Hello everyone, in this video I'm gonna be upgrading my PC to 13th gen Intel CPU. I'll go through CPU installation and before after test results, so hit the like button and let's start. Some of you might recognize this PC from a DeskMeet video I did a while ago. Currently it has an i3-12100F in pair with 1660 Super and 32GB of RAM on the board. This PC is very portable and I need it to be good for my video editing work, so I can take it with me wherever I'm not home. So let's see what I got. After comparing specs and watching a lot of tests, I decided to go with the Intel i5-13500. It is an Intel 13th generation i5 that has pretty impressive specs. 6 performance cores with 4.8 GHz max frequency plus 8 efficient cores with 3.5 GHz max frequency, 20 threads in total, 26 MB of smart cache and also Intel Graphics 770. With a price of $250, it is a great bang for the buck CPU that can handle pretty much any task. It comes with the Intel stock cooler, but considering that our CPU has a max TDP of 154 watts and it's gonna be in very space restricted case, it is better to buy something more efficient. I found cooler compatibility list for my DeskMeet on ASRock website, props to ASRock for doing that, and from the list I decided to go with the Thermalright AXP90-X47 full copper version. Got it from Amazon for $40 and for that price we are getting a premium quality low profile CPU cooler with 4 heat pipes. My first impressions are how heavy it is. The heatsink is all copper and with the fan it weighs more than 500 grams. Listed at 145 watts thermal capacity. We'll see how it handles our i5 in the test. So let's get to the upgrade. First of all, I need to update BIOS so the motherboard can support 13th gen Intel CPU. It's a pretty straightforward process. Just unpack BIOS on a USB drive, hit the instant flash option in BIOS, and after 3 minutes and couple of restarts, it's ready. Now I can install our i5. I love the way case designed. I'm gonna remove power supply, graphics card and RAM to have more access. After removing the CPU cooler, I can take out the i3 and install the new i5. Have to be gentle here to not damage the socket. So a new CPU was installed, let's figure out the cooling. CPU cooler came with the LGA 1700 bracket pre-installed, so it's only left to apply thermal paste and secure the CPU cooler in place with the bracket. Make sure to peel the plastic of course, and also make sure to screw the bracket evenly from each side. CPU with cooling installed, now I put everything together in reverse order and we are ready to boot. Everything went smoothly. The only thing I had to do was turn on integrated graphics in BIOS and download drivers. Most of the time it won't be of any use, but it comes in handy in apps like Premiere Pro. So let's get to testing. In 3D Mark, scoring 350 points more than with i3. The CPU score is more than doubled. Same with the Cinebench, getting more than double score compared to the 12th gen i3. CPU max temperature hits 85, but the average temperature during the benchmark was around 65 on all cores, because the CPU clock dropped. In Corona benchmark 1.3, the scene was rendered in 1 minute 37 seconds versus 3 minutes 6 seconds with 12th gen i3. All in all, I'm impressed with the i5-13500. It's a solid choice for anyone who wants a mid-range CPU that can handle both productivity and gaming tasks. Let me know what you think about this CPU. If interested, you can check how I first built this PC in this video, and as always, I see you in the next videos.